Sure. So, first of all, welcome all. Today, we are going to talk about making mathematics accessible, and we are going to use various technologies, various options, online and offline, to make this mathematics usable using computer. So primarily, as you know, we are using some very important tools such as Editor, Microsoft Word, and DXP, and there is a lot more. Okay, so we are going to use these softwares to make mathematics accessible and to read mathematical content accessibly. So first of all, I'm using a Windows 10 computer with NVIDIA screen reader. I'm using a TTS called Eloquence. So let me present my screen.
Meeting pane.
Hope you can see my screen and you can hear the system audio too, isn't it?
Program Manager.
Can someone respond, please?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Yes, your audio is also.
Okay. So the first part of this demonstration is about Editor, as always, because Editor is still the most accessible, most available, most independent way of writing mathematics. But before doing that, I prefer you to do the settings where I'm going to guide you in NVDA. So for that, you need to open your NVDA menu using Insert N.
NVDA menu.
Press down arrow.
Preferences submenu P.
Press Enter.
Settings S.
Okay, now you see you reach into option called Settings. Just press Enter here.
NVDA settings. General.
Okay, so this is the NVDA settings dialog. Here, the arrangement is in a tree view. So you can press down arrow and find out advanced.
Speech 2 of 7, Braille 3, Vision 4 of 7, Keyboard 5, Mouse 6 of 7, Review Cursor 7, Input Compass Object Present, Browse Mode 10, Document 4, Windows 10 OC Advanced 13 of 7.
Okay. Now you press Tab.
NVDA settings. Advanced, normal configuration, dialog, advanced property page warning. The following settings are for advanced users. Changing them may cause NVDA to function incorrectly. Please only change these if you know what you are doing or have been specifically instructed by NVDA developers. I understand that changing these settings may cause NVDA to function incorrectly. Checkbox not checked.
Just press spacebar here.
Checked.
Then press Tab.
Restore defaults button.
Again.
NVDA development grouping. Enable loading custom code from developer scratchpad directory. Checkbox not checked.
It's not required.
Microsoft UI automation grouping. Enable selective registration for UI automation events and property changes. Checkbox not checked. Alt plus S. Checked.
Again Tab.
Use UI automation to access Microsoft Word document controls when available. Checkbox not checked. Alt plus W.
Enable this.
Checked. Use UI automation to access Microsoft Excel spreadsheet controls when available. Checkbox not checked. Alt plus E.
If you want, you can enable, but I prefer that because it's making some kind of accessibility challenges in Microsoft Excel. Press Tab.
Use UI automation to access the Windows console when available. Checkbox not checked. Alt plus O. Checked. Speak passwords in UIA consoles. May improve performance. Checkbox not checked.
It's all up to you, but I prefer turning on this.
Use UIA with Microsoft Edge and other Chromium-based browsers when available. Combo box default. Only when terminal programs grouping. Use the new typed character support in Windows console when available. Checkbox checked. Alt diff algorithm. Cut speech grouping. Attempt to cancel speech for expired focus of editable to debug. OK button.
Yeah, just click on this OK button. This is the first thing you should do before moving into anything. Now,
meeting controls window. Mute. Stop share. Alt. This meet.
Okay, now.
Meeting control. This pane.
So now you can just open NVDA menu again.
NVDA menu.
Press down arrow.
Preferences submenu P. Tools submenu T.
Again.
Help submenu H.
Again.
Configuration profiles C.
Again.
Revert to saved configuration R. Reset configuration to fact save configuration S.
See, you should click on this save configuration. I'm pressing enter here.
Pane.
Okay, so now we are good to go. Now we did the primary settings we should do in NVDA. So are you a person, you want to do anything in mathematics with accessibility? I prefer you to turn on this setting. It will significantly improve the accessibility in everywhere. Seriously, everywhere. So any queries regarding this?
Sir, I have a query. When I had actually tried, I had actually checked the settings, and when I open any document, when the settings are turned on, like if I'm reading any text document, for example,
Mhm.
it's just saying edit read only. Like if I turn on the settings, it's saying that, sir. Like when
Which
I
version of Office you're using?
uh, sir, when I tried those settings, I was using 2013, but now I'm having 2019.
So you try with the
Serum
2019.
Sathiraj has joined
I
the
think
meeting.
it's working with 2019 because I tried
Participants
it.
can now see your screen alert.
Okay.
Yes, okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Any other queries? I hope no. So now we'll move ahead. I'll again introduce you to the Entity Editor, how to use Entity Editor, how to write content in Entity Editor. So I'm going to open my start menu.
Start.
Here I'm typing INFTY.
Left Entity Editor. In.
Okay, you can download and install the software from entityproject.org. You can go to the website, download the software and install it. It's a simple process like you install any other software. So simply,
New document.
yeah, this is a new document entity editor. By default, this document is built upon text mode. So you can type any kind of text here. For example, I'm typing, yeah, hello,
Hello.
hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Hi. Are.
Yeah.
You.
These are all examples. Like I can type
New
normal
document.
text.
HELLOHI. HO
Okay,
blank.
so now imagine I want to input some math formulas here. For example, ax square plus bx plus c, or 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3, or anything else, anything advanced. So for that, you need to change to math mode. You can press Alt O in your keyboard,
Text mode check T.
press down arrow,
Math mode M.
press enter.
New document entity
So you
edit.
see, now you are in the math mode. Means whatever you type will turn to mathml and the LaTeX code. Okay, you don't need to worry about LaTeX code detail, but instead, let's write some simple formulas here. X plus
X.
2 equals 3.
3.
Hmm? So this is a simple formula. And it doesn't require any kind of entity editor software. Even you can write this formula in Word as well. But imagine you want to write ax square plus bx plus c. You should use entity editor. So now we are going to learn how to write square root, how to write this exponents. So for that, you can type imagine I want to type x square. So I'm pressing x, up arrow,
Blank.
2. Okay. So if you want to type x square, you press the first variable name x, then press up arrow, you will be moved to the top position and type 2. So you are in, you given that exponent in the correct position. Now press enter to come to the same line.
Now Karna Vidya Foundation has joined the
type like x square. Now plus
Shankar Subhaya. Speak type characters on.
okay, x square plus then
B x
plus
bx plus c
equals
c equals
0.
Karna Vidya
Okay.
Foundation 0.
Like this, you can type out any kind of mathematical content. Any queries? Hello? Any queries? Yes or no? Everything is clear for everyone. Okay. Hope, am I audible, guys? Hello?
Sir, you're audible.
Yes.
You're audible.
Okay, go ahead. So now we'll write something, for example, 2 pi r square or pi r square. So for inputting symbols like square root, pi, you should do the following. You just open the application menu.
Context
Using
menu.
the application key, this is a context menu. So you can press up and down arrow keys, but I prefer you to press up arrow.
Formula sub
There's
menu.
a submenu called formula submenu. You can press enter.
Fraction.
There's an option like fraction,
Root.
root,
Radical. Integral sub menu I. Formula with an under area.
There's a lot of options. You can find out your appropriate things here.
Formula
I'm
sub.
coming out using right arrow. I'm pressing up arrow here.
Character symbol sub menu.
Character symbol submenu. I'm pressing enter here.
Greek sub menu G.
Okay, here's the Greek submenu. Here also you can see very important symbols such as
Greek delta, theta, lambda, xi, pi, sigmas, pi, xi, lambda, theta.
okay, you can see all of these symbols. For example, I want to type pi r square.
Lambda,
So I'm going to
pi,
type
sigmas, pi.
pi
New document entity R.
apparel
Blank.
to pi r square.
Two.
Okay. This way, you can input this mathematical content here, pi r square. This is, in fact, very, very important and very, very much valid. Now, I'm going to give you a shortcut. Be careful while doing this. Now we open the context menu.
The Sycamore has joined the meeting.
Now we opened the context menu and we did everything. Instead, you can type out the things you can implement it. For example, I want to type 2 pi r. So I'm going to type 2.
2.
Now imagine if I want to type pi, there is a shortcut. There is an easy way. Type backslash.
2 backslash combo box expanded edit.
Okay, it's a combo box now. You see combo box expanded it. Now I'm going to type pi.
Pi.
And pressing enter.
Pi backslash. Backslash
Now,
edit 2p. P. 2 line 2.
Wait.
Line
2
feed 2.
backslash
2 backslash com p. I.
press enter.
Pi edit 2p.
Now it's 2 pi in the screen, as you all see. Or else if I want to write square root of 24, I can type backslash
combo box expand
SQRT, square root,
SQRT,
square root, press enter.
SQRT, edit
Square
blank,
root of 24.
22,
Okay.
4.
In this way, you can easily type out mathematical formulas, but be careful. Okay. You can try it out some of the things and you can do it out. And you can save all of the documents you produced in Entity Editor using the file menu. I'm opening the file menu using Alt F.
New
Coming
seat.
down.
Page setup, pay export sub menu.
Here is the export sub menu. Press enter here.
Export
And come down and find out Office 2007.
Word 2007 shift plus C.
Word 2007. Pressing enter.
Save as dial .xx .xm math space
1. I'm
1
going to
items
save this in
Harun 1 this PC or
PC.
desk download music pictures videos row pick music down music number manga 1 down music pick the local disk D items XAMPP 3 compute brunch R8
Okay, I'm going to
Nick file M math 1.xml and select math 1
I saved it here.
save as type toolbar save but IML to Word no
Okay,
button alt plus
here
N
it says the conversion was accomplished.
New
I'm
document.
clicking, no. So now I'm
Int
closing the
pane.
software and I'm going to open
run
the
D
document we created.
local disk items Android 4 brunch R80M XAMPP Android date modif brunch R8
I think I
items pane
misleaded and I saved the document in a different location. So
start
let's
N
immediately type something out and yeah.
new document text mode math new document X 2 plus B X BX plus C C 0 0 backslash RT SQRT 2 4 24 backslash combo box expanded pi edit P 2 2
So I'm
2
going to save this.
Save as .xml and select DEO items item brunch R89 stable 20 million fold 3D desktop local disk D
Okay,
brunch
I'm going to save this.
IML to Word new document Entity pane run dialog D pane local disk items D demo.exe
Okay, I'm going to open this file in Microsoft Word. Let's see. It's opening.
T local disk open local disk pane demo.xml compatibility mode Word demo local demo
Now you see.
link equation x squared plus bx plus c equals 0 get genuine offer
NVDA.
blank link equation x squared plus bx plus c equals 0 blank link equation square root of 24 blank page 1 blank link equation square root of 24 pi 2
Okay. In this way, you can write and read
local
any
disk
kind of
D
mathematical
delete
content. Any queries?
pane
Now we'll move to the next part. Any queries? Everyone clear?
Yes.
Okay. So now we need something called graphing calculator or scientific calculator. So how to solve this problem? I'm
So
going to
one
open.
doubt.
Yeah,
pane
Which is the application you are using to type?
it's Entity Editor.
Mathematics.
Entity Editor. Who is that?
I've been. I
Ivan.
couldn't hear that.
Oh, Ivan. It's Entity Editor.
All right.
Okay.
I haven't installed that yet.
Mhm.
Friend, can you tell me why is this JAWS?
It's NVDA.
It's NVDA. Which version? 21?
2021.1, I think, the latest one. I don't know like the version number. I'm sorry.
I joined late, little late. Are you recording this session?
Hope it's live on YouTube.
It's live on YouTube. Yeah, it's live on
It
YouTube.
is live in YouTube as well as recording also. I will give you the YouTube link right now here in the chat box.
Please,
Okay.
please send it by WhatsApp, sir.
I will send you by WhatsApp also.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So now we want something called calculator. So there are multiple options available. First of all, there are multiple options available. So, for understanding diagrams, the better way is graphing calculator. There is something called graphing calculator. If you got an accessible graphing calculator, you can just write x-axis and y-axis. The software will give you the audio output of the graph. So I'm going to open my Google Chrome.
Start with GOO. New tab Google Chrome Ed tool. New tab tool Ed button. Other subgram Mac or Haroon. New tab Google Chrome Haroon official.
Okay, so here I'm going to type desmos.
DESMOS DEMSMOM DEMSSSOMSMO MDESMSM SMSMOA dot S
Yeah,
dot Desmos.com.
So can you
Document.
spell it out?
DESMOS. Desmos.
Desmos Let's Learn Together. Google Chrome.
Okay, so it's an online tool.
Navigate link login link sign up collapsed mainland navigation landmark collapsed link language main landmark join button unavailable
Yes.
navigation Mac classroom resources login link sign up language main landmark graphing calculator
You
link
see, here is a link called graphing calculator.
go to student Tom
So I'm going
graphing
to open this link.
graphing calculator loading Desmos graphing from comparison from Bookshare India to everyone writing Maths YouTube link
Okay, so now you see,
expression 1 edit focus
our
multi-line
focus is on the expression one. Here I am going to type x
x equals as graph
sine
GNN x equals sign is a function x
x is equal to sine x.
Desmos graphing calculator T
So
blank blank
now I can
Blank.
read this.
Speak type
I'm
character.
just,
Expression 2. Expression 1. X equals signum x sign is a fun. Blank.
I can read
X
this
equals
thing. I'm
X
deleting
selection.
it.
X
X
equals X equals
sine
N
x.
X.
Okay, so I can write, if you write something like this, it will provide you the graph, the output.
Out of edit expression bar toolbar button edit expression list button hide expression list.
Now you have a lot of options here.
Button undo button unavailable redo. Menu button collapsed submenu add item. Menu button collapsed submenu add item undo redo edit hide expression graph settings control zoom and button zoom out keypad complement or no next button.
See, here's a lot of options you can explore.
No preview no next button show keypad graph paper graph settings controls group button zoom in menu out of grouping graph paper empty graph paper. Graph but menu button collapsed submenu graph settings out of grouping expression list
Here you
graph
can
button
even,
zoom in expression bar toolbar hide edit expression list redo button undo add item menu button expression
For example,
blank
now we have
expression
one
2 edit multi-line
in
blank
the second line I'm going to type
y equals y equals you need something on both sides of the equal symbol x plus 2 y equals x plus 2 as graph to audio trace press alt plus t.
Now you see, to audio trace plus alt plus t, it's a graph.
Graph paper showing one graph. Press alt plus T for audio trace. Graph paper expression 1 cannot be audio traced. Expression 1 cannot be audio traced.
Okay,
Audio trace on. Use arrow keys to nav R. X
now
X
I'm pressing left and right arrow keys.
enter X 0 at X intercept at X
You see
0
the
Y
intersection.
2
You can hear it.
X
Since I'm using a headphone, I can really understand the direction.
X 4.4
You
Y
see, the
6.4
values are saying like this.
X 4.6 Y 6.6
Now, if you want to hear the thing completely,
audio trace off D expression list
I
complementary
press X,
landmark
so I go out. Okay.
Button no next edit field. Button open graph. See button collapsed untitled graph. No next visited link home. Share men help menu but share men.
Audio tracing graph. Is it clear?
Yes.
Others?
Sir, I have a small request. So I would like to know the speak key commands when you press that key commands about for the equations and all other summas. I would like to know the key commands.
Okay, I'm going to share you a page soon. No problem.
Visited link visited link calculator visited link link login or application Desmos graphing calculator button open graph. Open graph button collapse no next visited link home. Share men help men language men no next button.
I'm just
https://www.desmos.com/calculator selected.
Okay, I'm reloading.
Reload site. Dialog cancel reload Desmos.
So
Desmos
now
link.
I'm going to re-demo it so you can understand it better.
Desmos graphing
I'm in the calculator page.
Expression
I'm
1.
in the expression 1. So for example, every equation is having a graph. So for example, I'm typing
X has graph X equals you need something on both y plus 2. X equals y plus 2 as graph. To audio trace, press Alt plus T.
You heard it, right? To audio trace plus Alt plus T.
Audio trace on. Use arrow keys to navigate. To hear the graph, press H. To disable audio trace, press Alt plus T expression 1x.
Now
2,
you can press
y.
H here. It's an audio representation of this graph. Since I'm using headphones, I can really understand. And you can use left and right arrow keys here.
X,
for example,
2.131. Y, 0.131.
Okay, this is our first axis. Then pressing right arrow.
X, 2.262. Y, 0.262. X, 2.392. Y, 0.392. X, 2.523. Y, 0.523.
I'm going and there is an intersection, right? So if you press
X, 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 6.05 X, 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 8X, 8.409 Y, 6.409.
Now you can understand the graph using computer itself.
Last point X, 8.539 Y, 6.539.
Now there is no X
last
now.
point X, 8X, last point.
I'm pressing H to hear the graph again. Make sense to you guys? Hello?
Yeah, it's really understandable.
Others?
Yeah, sir.
Ashwin?
Yes, sir, I understood.
Okay, so you can make graphs out of it, and the advantages I'm pressing
H. Expression 2. Expression
Now
1
I'm
button
going
open
to-
graph. No preview untitled share help menu button collapsed sub menu.
This graph, the one you created.
Complementary landmark link to this graph edit
Could you
HTTP.
please repeat it that in section alone, sir?
What instruction?
This the demonstration you done it right. So that's in section without demonstration. Could you please repeat the steps?
I didn't get you.
And elect me to join.
This process you have done it, sir, X and moving X and Y side, right? And you made it that sounds, that audio sounds, that all that just repeated the steps to do
Okay,
it.
I'm going to demonstrate it. You see,
Tool Des
this is a calculator screen, okay? Desmos.com/calculator. Okay?
reload site.
I'm going
Cancel
to reload
reload
the
Des
page. See,
application.
I'm going to instruct you
Desmos
by
graph.
step by step. If you open the page itself,
Expression 1.
your focus would be in expression 1. So you can type the expression 1 to get the graph. So for example, I prefer you to turn off your NVDA speak character by character using insert F2. Now I'm going to type
A equals. And Lakshmi has left the meet X.
plus, my God.
M. Equals you need something on both sides of the EM. X,
plus
MX plus. Equals MX plus you need something C. Add slider for M, C.
There you see it's saying
What
add.
is it? So what is it?
Huh?
What you have written in the expression?
Yeah, it's an expression. A is equal to mx plus c. So, for example, you are having a graph, okay? X is equal to 2 and y-axis is equal to 4. So you can write is equal to y is equal to x plus 2. Makes sense to you. You can make graphs like that. Now I'm pressing tab. Okay, now I given many variables like a is equal to mx plus c. So I'm pressing tab.
C M button.
Here is M button.
C button.
C button.
All button.
All button.
C M
So I'm
button.
pressing spacebar on M button.
Button open graph. CTRL plus O. Untitled graph. Open graph. Home visit link log application add slider visited link calc add slider for M. C.
You see?
No next step visited add application add
It's
slider.
saying
Stop
that-
share. Alt plus S. Button. Zoom
Right.
window. This meeting is being Desmos graph visited link calculate visited add slider for M. C.
You see, if I'm writing a complex equation, it will ask you like
Application Desmos graphing.
do,
Desmos.
like,
Undo
it
button.
will
Edit
request you
hide
to add the thing.
expression
Yeah.
list. C button.
Now,
Expression 2. Slider minimum. Edit multi-line blank.
okay,
M slider 1.
M slider. It's a slider of M.
Play M animation button.
You can see the
Show animation graph settings controls.
okay. In this way,
Play
you can
M
give the slider for M, the value of M.
slider maximum. Edit slider minimum. Edit expression
Okay.
C button.
But I don't want
Expression bar toolbar.
write a
Expression equals
complicated,
C blank 1.
thing, but instead of what we are going to do is we are going to write just simple equation. So just open this
Aben has joined the
desmos.com/calculator. Then here you will reach to the expression edit bar. Here, for example,
X equals Y plus 2.
It's a simple
X
thing,
equals
right?
Y plus
the
2.
x-axis always equal to Y plus 2. Agreed. So it says there is a graph. So if you want to audio trace the graph, you press Alt T.
Audio trace on. Use arrow keys to
You
navigate.
heard it right? Audio trace on. Now you can press H in your keyboard to hear the graph completely. Okay, and you can press left and right arrow keys to navigate.
From CK to everyone. Can you type the website here? X 2.392 Y
You
0.392
see?
X
Now,
H audio
for you to better understand,
Desmos graphing calculator group expression
I'm
1
going to
X equal
change
2.
this equation and I'm going to type a different one. So you'll understand the graph audio difference. A
From Kritachaksha Mathi A equals you need some
X
X plus 6 A equals X plus 6 has graph
I'm going
to audio
open
trace
it or audio trace it pressing H. There is difference, right?
from GK to everyone. HTTP
Make sense, guys? Are you understanding? Hello.
from CK
Yeah,
to
yeah. Yeah.
Yes sir.
Okay.
Yes,
so
sir.
like each diagram having different graphs.
X
You see?
intercepted X 0
It's a
Y
intersect,
6
it's a intersect at X and Y. I can, since I'm using the headphone, I can really understand the direction of the graph. So now this is a way you can input and use diagrams in your life. So you can save this diagram as a PNG file and you can make use of it. So, our very significant problem is solved to an extent. You can understand diagrams and you can represent diagrams. Okay, is your query related to diagram solved?
Leave site.
Shall we move ahead?
Dialog. Cancel. Leave but pane.
Yes.
Ashwin, are you okay? Do you have any queries?
No, sir. No.
Adult Krishna has left the meeting alert.
Okay. So now, one more thing. If you are taking science as a graduation or undergraduation subject or for your higher secondary subject, you need to have a scientific calculator. So I'm
Start
just
with
opening my
Google
Chrome.
New tab Google
And here
Chrome.
I'm going to type
John.
Nathan.
Nathan. Unselect. Lots of Tech. Google. Nathan Tech. Google search.
Okay.
Nathan. Header. Clickable. Welcome to Nathan Tech. Bringing games, software and heading.
Okay, it's a website.
Main landmark.
Nathan Tech.
Welcome to banner main. What do you latest news we developed so you can know next head
So here is a link called
image skip nav about Nate tutorials games lit software.
software.
Nathan text main. Thank you for visit. No next main. No next. No next. Do you wish that main is for the separate button collapsed filled right pointing button collapsed heading level 3 frequently asked quest heading say keys to check out with memory screen link have read separate heading level 1 calendar craziness Calliope deep thought general edu learn heading let's RPG Luna backup Luna file Luna present Luna R network sunrise water periodic vip muds the periodic table
So,
heading level 1.
Here is a periodic table, but we'll go to
Vip
that.
no next no net appear vip muds do you wish that vip mud appear an Excel allowing you element information impaired no need link simply download your accessible periodic
Okay, I'm going to
the periodic
click
table
this, simply download
that
link.
main limit bulkiness braille the periodic table v1.0 setup.x 11.
Okay, now press enter on
Download
this.
file start
It will download
the
the
three
periodic table.
the periodic table
Okay, now
pane
I'm closing it and opening my
Run.
downloads.
pane download sample employee code of programs program the pure WinSC
Okay,
the period
this is the
set up
periodic
the period
table file.
no yes button no program set up the secure desktop
Okay, it says, do you want to install the software? I'm going to install the
Set up.
software. I'm going to revert actually.
I do
because
abort
haven't.
setup button.
Click this I do.
Please abort. I do not
I
accept.
agree.
I accept pressed. Next abort set next
Click
when
next.
you are back next abort set next
Next.
second bra back next button
Next.
second bra don't back button next button
Next.
select create back next button install abort click back install
Install.
next pro abort setup button when you are ready to
Okay,
continue.
now we install
Next
the
but
thing.
when you are next
I
button
click
alt
next.
set up the periodic table dialog personal message from the developer. Thank you for using my product. If you like it, brighten up my day and let me know. OK button.
Okay,
The
button.
periodic table installation dialog. The periodic table has been successfully installed. Setup view open the back but finished. Setup as view Nathan Tech on the web checkbox checked.
I'm unlocking
Not checked.
this.
Open the
I'm
documentation.
clicking this.
Not checked.
If
Checked.
you want, you can turn on open the documentation.
Back button alt plus finished.
I'm
Setup the
clicking
period readme.txt.
Now it's a readme.txt file open.
The periodic table by Nathan. Contents 1. What is the peer 2 3 what of this program you and is the bullet find element by number.
Now I'm closing
The
this.
periodic table by list view 2 table
So
view
here is two options. The application contains two options. Like first option is
list table view
table view.
1 of 3
Second option is
list view
list
2
view.
of 3 exit
third,
3 of
this
3
is exit. So
list table
I'm
list view
example I'm opening
elements
this list view.
2 helium 4.00260221
Now you can find out all the elements in a list ordered based on
back
the atomic
elements
number.
2 3 4 beryllium 5 boron 6 carbon 7 nitrogen 8 oxygen 9 fluorine 10 neon 11 sodium 12 magnesium
Okay, imagine I want to know more about this.
element
I'm looking at
information
that on that element.
close element appearance shiny gray solid 2 of 24 name
Name.
atomic mass 24
Atomic mass.
boiling point in Kelvin 1000 melting point in boiling point in Celsius melting boiling point in Fahrenheit melt category alkaline earth metal 10 of 24 density 1
You
point
get all the details related
close
to this
elements
element. And I'm
back
backing.
main menu
Now we are in the main menu. Now let's open the table view.
list table view
Okay.
1 of 3 hydrogen lithium hydrogen
table.
blank
Can you see?
beryllium lithium period 4 period 3 period 2
See?
period 1
I can
blank
move like this.
period 1 period
These
2
all are arrow keys navigation.
lithium beryllium blank beryllium lithium period 2 period hydrogen blank
Okay.
blank hydrogen period 1 hydrogen
So
element
I can
info
press enter on hydrogen to get more.
close
information.
element in close
So in this
hydrogen
way,
blank
you can
blank
use this
blank
thing. Okay,
pane.
this software. Any queries?
this meeting is being
No.
Yeah, someone said yes. They are having some queries.
Sir, I have a query.
Yeah.
Sir, you are installing. Sir, you are installing the periodic table. Then, you are going to how do you switch to table view and list? Like how are you going? I didn't understand that part. If you're going to table, you are installing the periodic table. After that, the table view and list view. Like how did you click on the table view? What is
No,
it?
it's an app. You can find it out in your desktop.
When it's installed, I can basically click on table view and list view when I open the documentation. Am I right, sir?
I didn't get you.
So you are saying that I can find it on my desktop, in a sense, I didn't understand,
I didn't get you, Ashwin. Seriously.
how do I go to the switch between table view and list view? That's my question basically.
Wait.
Okay.
He is asking that how to switch between the table view and list view.
Okay.
Stop.
Save.
Zoom window. Pane.
Now I'm
Start.
going to open the software.
Launch launch the periodic table.
Okay.
The periodic table.
Now the app contains.
List view.
I am
Two of
up and down arrow keys. There is two options.
table view.
Table view.
List view.
List
2
view.
of 3. Exit.
Exit. I'm going to open
List view.
Okay, now
Elements.
you see I'm in the list view.
2,
I can
3, 4, 5,
do
6.
all the elements as a list, right? Now I can press tab if I want to go back.
Back.
It's the
Button.
back button. Pressing enter here.
Main
Now
menu.
we can imagine
List table view. Hydrogen.
Table view. Make sense?
Blank.
Yes,
Blank.
I understood that.
Pane.
And
Zoom
how
window.
do you go to the element?
Zoom row join button. Zoom. Zoom window. Meeting.
Element information. Like,
You can press enter on any element's name.
oh, okay.
You know, it will open up the things.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Any queries?
No, sir.
Others?
No.
Okay. So, like, you know, now.
Friend, I am Raghu here.
Yeah.
So my question is, can you little, in a very slow manner, can you sum up the concepts that you have so far taught and also the applications that you used in a very
Sure.
simple, easy way? Can you sum
Sure,
up?
I'm going to do that at the end.
No, not at the end now, for at least till now, okay, whatever you have done.
You want me to sum up? We
Ah.
use the entity editor to type out the content. I mean, input the mathematical content, and we use Microsoft Word to read it. And we used this Desmos graphing calculator to make graphs accessible in an accessible way. And now we use the periodic table software to use the periodic table appropriately. All right.
Okay, okay. These are 4 subjects, 4 areas. Okay, right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Arun,
Yeah.
just tell the website's name because you typed in so much hurry that I didn't understand.
TESMOS.
Arre, not that one, man. The other one.
Just you type Nathan Tech. NATHAN Tech.
Okay,
I'm
Nathan.
sending you. I'm sending you.
Okay. Thank you.
Any queries? Is it clear for everyone? Because I want to.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, how do you write chemical equations in entity editor?
Huh?
How do you write chemical equations in entity editor?
What chemical equations you want to write?
Sir, I want to write C plus O2 gives rise to CO2.
So you want that arrow mark, right?
Yes, sir. Like after writing C plus O2, then I want to write an arrow mark.
Yeah, that arrow mark is there in the. I think that's in the menu, like in the. In the character symbol submenu, there is that arrow. I don't know. I don't remember actually.
Okay, sir. Also, Harun, when in case of writing chemical equations, when there are catalysts involved, how would you write them? Like the
Which one?
When there are catalysts involved in a chemical equation, the catalysts are written under the arrow or above the arrow. So
yeah, these symbols are there in interior. You need to explore like the character symbol submenu.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now there with this Desmos itself, there is a scientific calculator. Okay. So you can use that too. I'm not going to demonstrate it because you can just explore and do it. But instead, I'm going to introduce you to a page now.
You stop share pane.
So
Start.
you can hear my
Google
sound, right?
New tab.
Yeah, your screen is audible as well as visible.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now,
Meeting mute. Audio start video set. Start video. Vidsic. Open more chat button. New share option. Drop the pause share. Alt remote control button.
okay. So
New tab.
yeah. So now I am going to type
Right.
Desmos.
Demo. Right. Most MOS until Desmos. OS select com.
Accessibility.
Accessibility. Desmos. New tab. Google Chrome. Desmos accessibility. Google Chrome. Arun. Official.
This is a very important page. You see,
Desmo's
You
visit
don't
main
need
landmark overview
to
on this page.
ask
You will
me
find
any questions.
why accessibility is supported. Browse screen reader setup heading level 1 before you use heading level 2 Windows instruction. JAWS for Windows NVDA heading level 3.
Okay, you can find out all the guidelines, how to set up, how to use this Desmos products using your screen reader. This is a well documented thing. Okay, this is very much well documented. So you can read it out and understand. Any queries? Is it okay?
Can you put the URL in the chat?
HTTPS.
It's like desmos.com/accessibility.
Meeting can.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, so yeah,
From where can we download Infinity Editor?
instiproject.org.
Can you say the URL again?
I'll put it in the chat box. Wait.
All right, thank you.
So that's all from my end, guys. Now it's your flare. There is a lot more things are there, but you know, I think, yeah.
I think all of you should practice whatever is said up to this. Then we can have another advanced section later.
Yeah, definitely. There is a lot of things, sir, like using scientific calculator, creating graphs, editing images. There is a lot of things. And these all things are accessible. And even you know, now physics or mathematics, this geometry is partially, at least to an extent, it's accessible in the modern era. So like, if you are ready, then I'll be more than happy to help you guys. So primarily, like, you know, you need to try this. Otherwise, you can't do anything.
Only after you are trying this, you will be able to understand further. So practice this, and Harun, let us give everybody a small document which will have all the links to download the software.
That's fine, sir. But the thing is, I don't have the contact of everyone. If you want, I can send you a document with all.
Send to me. I will send to all of them.
Agreed. Okay, fine, sir. Sure, we can do that. So, any queries? Yes, someone unmuted.
Thank you. Actually, it is a very enlightening thing. What is the MS Office you are using? 16 or 19?
19.
Okay, how about 16 or how about 16 or if people are having only MS Office 10 or 16?
10 is not at all possible, and I really prefer that 2019 because there's a lot of accessibility improvement. And I tried 16. Some things work, some things doesn't work.
Okay, so even if it is a crack one, is it okay? Good to go with 2019?
As of now, I don't have any answer for that.
It works, in fact, but try it out.
Okay. Can you? We are trying to get this from the chat box, the links. Okay, but some links I think we are not able to access from the Zoom. It is not that accessible to copy or take it out.
I will copy it in your WhatsApp. Don't worry.
Yeah, can you please post it in a WhatsApp message?
No, we will send you a document, a Word document.
Good. Okay.
That will work.
Okay. So all these are all for 6th to 10th class students, right?
Absolutely.
If you are using it properly, then you know, if you are ready to go advanced level, even you can do it in PhD.
I see. And Infi software, that Infi editor, is it a free one or
completely free? It's open source.
Open source.
Most of the things what we said here are free.
No, everything is free. Not most of the
Except
things.
the Microsoft Word.
Okay.
Microsoft Word, even you know, if you don't have Microsoft Word, you use Desmos for even inputting maths. So that also you'll get. Even I prefer you to open the XML document using Google Docs, it will read. So like, you know, even though your Word is not like, you know, you have an older version of Word, it doesn't make any problems to you.
Okay. Excellent job, man. I mean, I really thank Chakshumudi as well, you, Arun, for this great support and enlightening work.
Mhm.
Uh,
Sir?
Arun,
Yeah.
if somebody has Office 16, then he or she can use the Word Accessibility Enhance add-on for the NVDA.
Which one?
Word Accessibility Enhancement add-on is there.
Yeah, then what's the purpose? Then why?
So it will enhance the accessibility of the Office 16 or 13 as well.
But for this thing, there is limitations, Dwaj. Like, for writing advanced line of mathematics, there are limitations, okay?
Yeah, actually I have 19.
Then why, how you're saying it? Like, how you're making claims?
I questioned you, na. I didn't tell you, I questioned.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm 16 from yesterday.
Huh?
I'm 16 from yesterday.
You're having 16 from yesterday.
Yes.
Your age or the office?
Office.
Okay, good. So, anything else you wanted to clarify?
So Ivan, where are you recently?
I think he
Ivan.
disappeared like me.
Easy.
Yeah.
Classes for 9 students. Yeah, Ivan is
Ramkamal sir, I think your voice is a bit
Sir,
breaking.
voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking.
Network.
Yeah, because now you can hear me.
No,
Yeah,
still some
okay,
issues.
fine, go ahead.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Manageable. Yeah, you can speak, sir. No problem. Yeah.
So I will catch Ivan later. Because potential boy.
Ashwin, you want to ask something? Go ahead.
Yes, I have a question. Thank you for the session at the outset. My question is, see, now when Ashwin is writing his exam, chemistry exam, and there is a chemical equation given, and he has to balance the equation. For writing the, for balancing the equation.
I request you draw.
See, we'll provide you the resources. Like, no, we'll do that. Cool. Then, sorry, go ahead.
For writing the balanced equation, he'll have to write the whole equation again. That is what they prefer. So in that case, he has to open an Insti editor. He has to type in there, save it, and then export it to Word document and copy it here. I'm just lost there. Am I clear?
See, the thing is, in this is like, it's a different circumstance for science. I prefer some other methods rather than Insti editor indeed. Like, you can balance the equation. I prefer, it's okay, but there are alternatives. Then why you go for like Insti editor? Like,
No,
Ashwin, you just call me after the session. I'll
okay, sir.
Okay, that's better, right? Ramkamal sir?
For,
Yes.
Yeah.
See, when he has to answer the expression questions, so question will be in Word, so he has to open an Insti editor and then get back.
See, the thing is, he can just type in Insti editor and save it. For example, for balancing equation also, okay, this is a tip, but I prefer this anyway. There are alternatives that I'll guide you, Ashwin, because otherwise, everyone will be confused.
Right.
So the thing is, for this, there is a primary level suggestion. That is, if we are creating something in a way, I'll explain. You just type the unbalanced equation in Insti editor. Okay. So anyway, the equation, the values only changing. The structure of the equation will be there. So you just type it out and you just export to Word. So you can edit the numbers in the Word, right? So it's not going to be a problem. Understood?
Right. Okay.
But there are alternatives. Ashwin, you contact me after this.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, Haru. Thank you.
Ramkamal sir?
Yes.
Yeah.
So all of you, thank you very much for attending today's session. we will give you surprise like this very often. Once you guys are ready to learn and having a lot of doubts. Okay. Thank you very much and see you all soon in one
Okay.
of
So
these.
Harun, yes, sir.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Harun, actually, so how about that accessibility of OpenOffice or LibreOffice to create math content actually? So to read and write the math equations.
Actually, for
Have you?
writing, I really prefer, promote this LibreOffice. But for
Okay.
reading, I didn't prefer that. For reading, I really prefer this browsers, like, this Microsoft Edge is
Okay.
doing a good job.
Okay.
So,
Fine.
like, probably, if everyone is familiar with the LibreOffice, then, we don't need to use even Insta Editor. It's very easy. The inputting content is very easy. And most of the things, it's readable also. But, after saving, it's not readable indeed. But, like, there are advantages. There are very, very much wonderful advantages, I think.
We lost your voice in the middle. Sorry. Yeah. Could you please repeat? Sorry. Yeah. LibreOffice is for writing. It's okay. Yeah. Okay.
No,
Could you please?
you can write and read while you write at the time of your writing. After saving, like, the content is turning into some other format, and it's readable with what I do is, like, I'll create a document and I'll type everything in LibreOffice. So the new advantage is, like, it's readable. I can navigate and I can edit my equation.
Okay.
That one I'm going to instruct question as well, like,
I think so. This NVIDIA latest version is more than enough with the MS Office latest version to read and write math, right?
Yeah, but the MS Office writing is having very much big limitations because they are not having all the symbols and all the structures. For example, integration and differentiation and advanced level mathematics, it's very much limited.
Okay.
I didn't prefer at all.
Okay.
Okay.
So empty editor is the only solution. So to create any such complex equation, right?
I really prefer this LibreOffice, but it's not for basics.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Okay, Harun. Yeah.
Thank
you.
So thank you all of you for participating in today's session.
Thank you, sir.
Hope we'll meet very soon. Thank you.
Kamal sir, if anyone asks any question, you forward to me in WhatsApp so I can answer. Because maybe I can't look everyone's message because I'm sorry. That's it.
Yeah, we'll take into that. Okay?
Sure.
Thank you all and good night.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Audio hour.